Now that we have regained power, welcome back to some more cosmoteer. I am StormRunner, and today we're going to be talking about a lot about the missile launcher and point defense updates in the newest one. I believe it's 1.37 for cosmoteer. I might not be exact on that, but they did a lot of testing with it, and in some of the different updates they changed the price around of the point defense. They changed the price of the missiles, and I actually did do a video on one of the test updates, but that they changed it in the actual update, so I'm redoing this video actually on the missiles. But I'm gonna go through a couple of the things if you don't know this already and didn't look at the updates for the game. They reduced the missile damage by half, which is one of the huge things they did, and in the actual update they didn't lower the price for the missiles at all. So now the missile launchers are really nerfed in the game, and they added a slower rate of fire for the missiles too. There's a delay on the missile fire for each little section of the missile launcher. But that and the point defense, the rate of fire was actually increased on it, so that doesn't help missiles at all. And but the power usage was increased by 100%. I assume that means it takes one core to shoot once or something on it. I'm not exactly sure on how that works, but they also reduced the point defense range, which could help missiles, but it's only by 10 units. I'm not exactly sure what units the game uses, but the spread of the point defense was actually went down from 5 to 1%, which means they also have a higher accuracy shooting down missiles. But the weird thing is they have a smaller spread from 5 degrees to 1 degrees, but the last note on here says that the point defense only has a 50% chance of actually shooting down a missile. So I'm interested to actually see what that does to the point defense on here, because they are still the same price, so we haven't changed it up anymore like the previous or the test updates did, and the missile launchers and the factories are the same price, so you're not going to get much different. It's more so just the statistics of the weapons and the point defenses changed in the update. So I'm not actually able to test how much of a damage drop it actually does, that 50%, but I assume it just does half the damage, because I can't really go back in updates, I don't think. I might be wrong about that, but not entirely sure. But let's see. I can also test for you guys this point defense system, which I actually have a very good test for that. Here, I'll be right back with that. Alright guys, a quick break from the missile talk in this episode. I just saw these buttons. There are a couple actually helping buttons, so you can see there is a clear debris button, clear everything, a camera helper, battle helper, and procedural ships. Which I actually haven't even... What does that do? I haven't played around with all this, but if you guys didn't know, there are these things, so you can clear debris from a battle, you can clear everything, which takes away even the ships you've got out on your galaxy. Or I'm not exactly sure what the camera helper is, but I believe the battle helper just runs a battle between two ships or more. I haven't played around with it, but I'm going to get back to the missile talk now, so let's go back to that. And we are back with the Terror and my little missile ship I've got here. I'm going to slow it down for you guys. That's not the slow down button. Wish I could click the right button I wanted, but we can switch over the allegiance, and now we can watch our little point defense system, which is actually getting shot by them right now. But there we go. It's not doing well. Alright. Usually that system would have beaten the Terror. That same thing happened in the test update, where I put the Terror up against my thing, but we can go back and just try that one more time and see if hopefully it wasn't the little lasers and the the electro bolts that were the downfall of that battle. but I'm gonna respawn the two ships and I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I have both the ships back in here and half speed. Throw the Allegiance over for the Terror. And actually we're getting a decent range. Make him move up a little bit where he won't actually get shot. But in general, if you're just moving up towards him, I know the last one wasn't extremely great. So it still seems like that radius isn't actually 1% for shooting it. I mean, some of them were pretty close, but I might be wrong about that and they were just trying to shoot down another missile that's already gone. So that could have been what's happening, but this makes all of the missile point defense systems that we had before the update very incompetent. They're not able to keep up with the thing because they're probably going to need a lot more power and a lot more cores to actually run if it is only a couple shots for one power. Actually, I haven't really tested how many shots you could get off. That could be something I could show you guys really fast right here and see how many shots we can actually get out before the thing actually has to reload on power. Change the Allegiance real fast. But that's probably all I'm gonna be saying for this one. It didn't even run out of power before it exploded. That's interesting. So there's something else. Maybe it was the reload or something that was extremely nerfed on the point defense to try and help the missiles out. Because the missiles just keep obliterating that point defense system. So I'm not exactly sure what it is. If you guys know, you can leave a comment down below. But other than that, if you guys like this, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Other than that, I will see you guys later. Goodbye!